I don't know how to word this, but it
Hello,
pisses me off
everyone.
so much.
Hello, everyone. Quick disclaimer. We may have to do another reset again.
May?
We are doing another reset. Again.
May? No, September.
Shadow-hearted, why? I mean, sure, I probably deserve that, but why?
Because it's not May, it's September.
No, what I'm saying is we may have to restart, even though it's freaking...
And the best part was, this is supposed to be the world we're testing mods on.
I mean, at this point, feel like... I feel like at this point, we should just get the server now and just go with the mods we want to.
Yeah, but the issue was I was gonna be testing some of the greenhouses mods. Because there's one mod I want to check that we're gonna do a quick test on a different save. That we're swapping.
Why don't we just test the other save, then we go from there?
Yeah. I guess we're gonna say no to, I guess, the tea and the floriculture then.
I mean, I don't know anymore, like...
I don't know.
To clarify, the issue... The reason why we are restarting in the first place is... The reason why we're restarting in the first place is due to a bunch of our slots are filled up and we're trying to figure out how to clear it out. I mean, hang on. If I sold everything I have... Hang on, before you exit.
I'm not exiting. I'm also gonna sell that vehicle in the bank. The bank doesn't actually need a vehicle. See if this helps a little. Oh my god, that takes up 21 slots. Much as I hate it, I think I'm gonna have to cut down on tractors on my own farm.
Okay, Brandy, how is it yours in the brew and have less than me?
What? I don't know. Maybe because most of my stuff doesn't take up much. I still think the mini tracker's funny. Because of how ridiculous this is taking for spots, I might be getting rid of that one. Might be also partly because I don't use a lot. Random note, I've decided I wanted chickens and cows. Though that might go away if we do restart and we're getting rid of floriculture, which I was going to be testing. Because the issue was the floriculture required manure. Granted, I think I was already debating cows to begin with. So...
Okay,
Yeah.
I got rid of everything I owned.
And what's that at?
And, it's 3,847.97 for me. And Brandy, somehow you have 3,558.
I blame the amount of tractors.
No, I'm trying to figure out why it's not adding up. Shadowheart, how much do you have?
I hate that bitch vehicle.
Oh yeah, my entire farm was worth $4,150,875. Hang on.
We're hopefully not going to have to restart while we're just doing testing, but it might be a thing, unfortunately. Because literally, Dogspy, the plan was this was testing out all the mods, ignoring the freaking Apple mod tree mix-up that I had.
Oh, that pile of potatoes is up for grabs then.
The hops I know we're getting rid of. Even though they do produce well, it just pisses me off too much. Multi-farming, I want to keep it. Floriculture, I'm going to probably say no to it. Because one, it requires manure. Which makes it a step too far for my taste. The T-mod is on the fence. I don't know which mod this is. But I want to keep the multi-crop. I know we're keeping maple regardless. I don't know.
Oh dear. Not good.
What?
Apparently the potatoes are not up for grabs.
Did you just ruin them by selling everything?
Yes.
Damn it, Dogspy.
Oh, technically, if you wanted to buy the field, go ahead. The potatoes will be yours.
Yeah, I got rid of them originally.
And you're looking for field 52. No, 52. Oh,
Holy massive field.
Yeah, you mean farmland.
Just
yeah.
found I just found a
Farmland
map
14.
of frickin' field.
What?
So I just found a map that has absolutely massive field.
Massive fields.
Yes.
Like, another thing we'll be debating, which kind of pisses me off in the sense of, I was hoping to get the farm sim stuff done for October, because that would be 2 episodes. Restarting kind of fucks with that. Like, I don't know how to deal with the freaking object limit thing. Like, I'm pretty sure Shadow's implying that there is it for just PC, but not cross-platform.
I cannot find one that's PC on Mod Hub.
Not even PC. Is there a cheat command or server command? Let me look it up.
The console commands, the game files, you probably could do it then. Question is, how much work is that? Is it worth it?
I still blame it on the fact they did not plan this for multiplayer.
Yeah.
For consoles, it cannot be changed. We can work around it with mods that change item capacities or by using in-game features to store larger quantities of product. According to AI, PC system performance is key. Object limit is less about fixed number and more about your PC's ability to handle the items. Console for platforms, mindful of your movements, such as pallet storage mods or distributing products to a central warehouse to manage your farm output. So yeah, there's not much we can do about it other than pallet storage is what it's implying. in general storage. And that's if it's being read correctly. I don't know. What we might do with a temporary fix is, one, I'm gonna get rid of all. We'll make it so we're only allowed to have one vehicle for each type for each person, in the sense of tractors and trucks. But everything else is just one per thing. So only one roller, only one cultivator and whatnot. I think that's gonna be our best option as a temporary fix. What do you guys think?
I think we should at least have two so that they factors so that we can have
Yeah, at least 2 tractors, or at
yeah, so
least
that we can have a
or 4 between us, because we have Dogspy because we have Steven on top of Dogspy and you.
Hey, out of a stupid question, do you guys want to try doing 7 days to die at some point?
Shadow needs it to install it again.
Why don't we just all be one farm and kind of do it that way?
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to do it that way, especially discourage buying of random vehicles and whatnot. Which I think might piss off Steven, that we're gonna be limiting the amount of stuff. But he's gonna have to deal, because there isn't really much we can do to fix it. I'm trying to think what else we can do for this episode. In other news, I was threatening to drown Dogspy with corn next season.
Before this whole entire thing ended up happening, and
Yeah.
well,
Would me selling some of my beehives help? Is that helping or no? I still wanna sell a row with them.
kind of left.
You left?
I'm updating a bunch of stuff right now.
Okay. Shadow, can you tell if that helped or not? Or did you get off too?
I'm also off. I'm looking for a possible mod to lower it.
Yeah. If we do end up restarting again for testing, I'm probably getting rid of floriculture. I know I'm getting rid of hops. The tea I really want to test. Like, I was looking forward to testing the flowers, but eh. I need to figure out which mod this is. I think the shrub greenhouse is the tree one, which is one I was planning on testing, so that one I might leave with a high maybe on top of the um on top of the tea and the bean. Oh, did I finally get a pallet for the coffee? I did. So tea and coffee we'll keep for the moment. Like that's another thing. We're just gonna be figuring out what we're keeping and what we're not keeping. Like I'm wondering if a small part of the issue is the freaking water pumps that are giving us water for free. In the sense of infinite water for the mods that it works with, or what it works with. There's a small chance a part of the issue is me buying way too many pallets. If you guys, if we do restart viewers again, just for further testing of stuff, we will be probably one farm. We probably will get rid of some of the mods I know for a fact I'm already planning on getting rid of. And I'll correct the apple tree mod. But beyond that, I don't know. And I didn't want to do this. This is just a sudden realization of an issue. Like, cause I want to get all the mods settled and whatnot, and then test out not test out, actually be on a server. Like, if structures are taking up place, I do need to know how much space are each structure taking up. Especially my modded pasture mods. Because I don't have a small sheep one. I have the Sonova sheep pasture, which I think holds 450 sheep. And then, as you guys kind of vaguely saw at the beginning of the episode, I have a decent size, not small, but kind of small cow and chicken coop that hold about 100 and 150, I think. I think 150 chickens and then 100 cows. So if those are taking up space, we need to figure out how much space those are taking. Cause I have no idea how much space that is. Cause bare minimum, the sheep barn is not small in the slightest, and I had to put fencing around it to help people from driving into the terrain area for a potential terrain issue. Random note, we had almost gotten ready for where I wanted to be before this came to our focus. I got all my fields destoned and cultivated except field 12. Well, and 56 is not done being destoned. And then some of my fields were should be already planted for grass. And then Shadow looked at the soil for me because we added the precision farming mod.
Basically, what that one is, it makes it a little bit more harder to maintain fields.
It doesn't affect grass that much though.
It doesn't, but it does pick up a bunch of other shit for me.
I wasn't the one who chose this madness, despite being the owner of the world.
Or some, well, seems like Shadowhearted does.
She apparently uses it a lot, is what she claimed. But yeah, viewers, so I'm gonna probably wait a few days before we record next episode, which is the last episode of Farming Sim. I mean, maybe I'll replace it with something else, just while we're figuring this out. AKA, I need to go through the mods and figure out what are we absolutely getting rid of that we already know we're getting rid of, and get rid of them if we're restarting again. And then from there, we're all united under blepping maples. And then, I don't know. I'm mostly gonna be getting grass for myself. And I don't care. I'll fight you guys on the whole animal pens. I like the pasture mod, how it looks. Not just because of capacity, but actually those barns look really nice to me, along with the fencing. Dairy sheep mod, I want to test. Multi-crop, I I I don't. I think I'm beyond testing. I think I want it regardless because it means we can do things like olives and grapes without dealing with the olives and grapes with their machinery. And you can't stop me. I want the maples. But beyond that, I don't know. So yeah, this is an unfortunate realization. So yeah, we'll see you in the next one where we're either on the same, we're probably gonna be on the same map unless we decide to also swap maps. And we'll maybe thin down the mods a little, probably. I'm not sure how far we'll thin them down, but we'll thin them down a tad. And if we're on the same world, we'll just be continuing onward. If we're not, we'll just be continuing probably from roughly the start of it all, in the sense of it, because I'm trying to get ahead on videos and we really don't have time if I want to get ahead to basically wait till the fields are almost ready. But with that said, that's gonna be it for this episode. Next episode, we'll hopefully have things figured out. Worst case scenario, the next episode will be in November, just to give us time to figure things out. Maybe that also to maybe do a little bit of background work. Post into editing, SapphireofNight here. So, Farming Simulator 22 is actually going on hiatus. I don't know when it's coming back. Um, Basically, the main issue is we're doing crossplay because Dogspy is on console. He's also on console for another game that's the game that's replacing this, which is 7 Days to Die. That's its own issue for it being on console for 7 days. I'll get into this into an update video that I'll make at some point. For all I know, the update video is coming out before this. For all I know, it's coming out after. For all I know, I'm just gonna post a status update. But basically, I think the general plan is for Farming Sim is 1, thin down the mods a tad. 2, I don't know if we want to wait for Dogspy to potentially swap from causing us to do cross-platform because he's on console to PC, or what we're doing. Also, I don't know when Farming Simulator 22 is gonna come back because, as I said, 7 Days to Die is actually replacing it, and in the week we've been playing it, I've recorded into, if I'm keeping it on the every other week schedule, which it might be swapping with something else, just so it can go weekly, which won't happen until next year anyways. It's already early into next year because 2 videos a month isn't that much in regards to episodes. Um, Maybe I'll do a solo series or maybe a solo with Shadow in regards to Farming Simulator. I don't know. So, yeah, we will look into it. Um, yeah. So yeah. I'll make an update video or post when I know that this is gonna come back, because we will probably come back to Farming Simulator. It's just, as I said, Dogspy's on console, and the biggest reason we're running into an issue with slot limits is because Dogspy is on console, and console has limits probably to prevent lagging of the console. And I'm 90% sure it's not actually the vehicles or the structures that were causing the slot limit. I'm quite certain it was the sheer number of pallets. Because, oh boy, was there a lot of potatoes. I'm already developing pallets for the other stuff like honey, the hops, which will not, most definitely not be in the next update. So, in the background, slowly, I'm gonna be figuring out what mods we're keeping and what not, we're not, or whatever, because it'll just be a bit. Um, if you guys really want Farming Sim to come back, I'll maybe try doing it by myself or with Shadow. It's just at this point, I don't know. If it does come back and we're still doing crossplay, we will 100% be under one farm and limiting the amount of vehicles we do. Maybe not go as ham on buying properties. I'm still solid on the idea of the pasture mod. I'm gonna fight people if they dare say I can't have maple syrup, because oh boy, am I addicted to maple. And yeah, either way, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!